So the first crews arrived within about 4.5 minutes of the initial call coming in. The crews found the first floor well alight, heavily smoke logged. 3 children were on a veranda at the back of the premises, and they'd been assisted by 2 people from New World, and there was 3 people left inside the first floor. 8 breathing apparatus wearers entered the property, made a search upstairs, and found 2 adults and 1 child who was subsequently rescued. Unfortunately, they were pronounced dead at the scene. The first call came in at 07:41.
Right.
And from the station to here was 59 seconds.
Yeah.
So we had 3 crews from Waimate, 1 from Glenavy, and 2 crews eventually from Timaru.
The 3 children that were rescued from the back, do you know where they are and how they are?
My understanding is they were just suffering from smoke inhalation, and they'd been transferred to Timaru Hospital. Probably took around about 40 minutes to extinguish the fire. The crews did a tremendous job at getting into that first floor. It was extremely hot. They did a really good job of locating the 2 adults and the 1 child. It was just very unfortunate that they've been pronounced dead at the scene.
So what is happening now in terms of follow-up after the fire?
So ourselves and the police are carrying out a thorough investigation to try and determine the cause.
My guys would have been called immediately, the fire service deployed. What the standard is that when they get dispatched, they always call the local police. The guys we got here about 8 o'clock, I think, in the morning. Fire service came about 7:45, which would be about standard. My guys would have been called out, and when they arrived, they took over the scene from the fire service once the fire service made the building safe.
So what was their initial involvement? I mean, was it in terms of traffic control?
Yep. Basically, the cordons you see set up here today, we've set them up with the assistance of the fire service.
How many officers did you have here?
Waimate's only a small station of a sergeant and 5 constables, but I've got a number of other staff come down from Timaru who are supporting them at the moment.
Now, in terms of investigating the fire, what will be the police's involvement?
Now, our job is really to find out the how and why. We will be working with the fire service, fire investigators, and also our own police investigators to find out what the cause of the fire was, where the seat of the fire was, and why the burning took. Well, it was quite a savage fire, so why it happened, and then we will be reporting that through to the coroner, who will make a determination as to the cause of death.
Have you had any indication at this stage where it may have started? Or?
Yeah, initial indications tend to suggest it started in the kitchen up in the upstairs flat. As to reason why or how, no, we don't have that at the moment.
And do you have any idea how long it may be before your investigation will be completed?
We hope to tidy out most of the initial stuff on scene today, and then tomorrow, and from there on, we'll be carrying out further interviews until we speak to everyone and get all the information we need.
Obviously this morning there's been a tragic incident here in Waimate with 3 confirmed deaths in an accommodation block above the Everest Indian Restaurant. The people are known to me, they're a lovely family, hard working, and it's shocked the community would probably be the best way to put it. So times like this, the community is starting to rally. I'm already starting to get a lot of sort of offers of help. So what we have done is we've set up a mural support fund. It's under the Everest Mural Support Fund. So you can go into any branch of the ANZ Bank throughout the country and make a donation to support the 3 surviving children.